IGUATEMI, one of the most important shopping centers in Porto Alegre, asked us to provide music for their main entrances. Okay, but was it simply music that IGUATEMI shopping center needed? And how should we do this in such a wide and sophisticated environment, frequented by high-income customers? We used our exclusive sound thinking methodology, divided in 3 stages: listen, create, and implement. The first step was to decode the entire soundscape of IGUATEMI shopping center in all its diversity. Three sources of noise were detected: sounds coming from the mall, the salespeople, and the customers. Some of these emissions are controllable. The problem is that the mall does not have rules to control them. We measured the sound of the entire mall at several times and days of the week. The noise levels varied between 71 decibels and 82.7 decibels in specific places and times, generating acoustic discomfort. The evaluation was satisfactory, showing that, in general, the teams had communicative competence. However, we identified lack of training and the absence of a vocal pattern in some essential areas of the mall. The parking gates have an important role in the experience cycle of those who go shopping by car. They are the place where everything starts and ends. However, we found long, slow speeches with low-quality audio that irritated customers. After analyzing all this material, it was time to create. We developed a sound architecture built upon 4 pillars coherent with the brand: fashion, style, sophistication, and experience. Our goals became clearer: control the noise of the machinery and circulation of people, emit the right sounds for the right moments, and define vocal patterns for the collaborators. Time to turn ideas into sound, or into its absence. First, we created the Sound Identity Manual, an unprecedented tool for shopping centers in Brazil. Materials were elaborated collaboratively with specific orientations to each public: managers, salespeople, and workers. We then selected and trained the Noise Patrol, a team of collaborators from maintenance and security that became responsible for controlling the sounds coming from the machinery and mobile equipment, as well as observing the volume of the music played inside each store. One simple but significant change: all the security and maintenance teams started wearing headsets with their radios. For the gates, we produced new messages, shorter and more rhythmic, with better sound quality. IGUATEMI is a brand widely associated with fashion sophistication. We decided to delve into this universe and use Ableton Live, a software used by DJs all around the world. We created sonic moods for each time, public profile, and environment inside the mall, with different mashups for each location. Tempo, timbre, instrumentation, vocal characteristics, and a large research of musical tendencies. Everything was taken into consideration in composing the set lists, one for fall-winter and another for spring-summer. We installed microphones to capture noise variations generated by the flow of people, but we weren't after a mere volume control. With software developed specifically for IGUATEMI, we were able to control the sound of determined instruments or vocals being played by Ableton Live. We can keep or mute tracks depending on the noise rate and public flow, or even react to an abrupt change in movement or behavior of the customers. We have total control over it. Finally, we were careful about the system being projected with maximal intelligibility. In order to achieve this, we used a process of auralization, in which we capture the acoustic characteristics of the environment, providing better directionality and sound fidelity. More than simply providing sound, we took special care in composing the sound atmosphere of IGUATEMI. So, Was it really just music that Iguatemi Shopping Center needed?